Hello everybody and welcome back to the World Rocket League Invitational. Today we have our first bracket matches of the proper tournament with a prize pool here. This game actually matters this time. I am Will and I'm back with my co-commentator Seb. Seb, how are you feeling about today's games?
Hello, so today we've got two countries playing instead of two solos. We've got best of 7, 2v2s, doubles, and we've got the two, sport-renowned countries powerhouses of sport, Zimbabwe and Mongolia, going absolutely ham against each other today. So we've got the players. We've got TKG Shiv, who I think is under the name of forgotten his game attack, but TKG Shiv and his brother Isaac, and then we've got Impromptu and Hazza as well playing today. So very, very shortly we'll be getting into our first match of the night.
Exactly, and we will be seeing these players again, as this is going to be a knockout round where when you get knocked out, you get put to the lower bracket, so you are not out. But they will have to make a longer losers bracket run if they want to win the prize at the end. I have no idea what to expect from this game. I think we have players on either side who know the game very well, very good at it, and players who are not so experienced.
Yeah, we've kind of got, I know for a fact that each team kind of has two players that have a lot of experience on the game, two players who have still some but not a whole lot of experience on the game. So it might be that we've got a bit of a carry on both sides here.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so...
I'm expecting a higher quality than last match, to be honest with you. I mean, if you watched our last stream, you'll see not the best gameplay, possibly the worst gameplay I have ever seen, and I've seen a lot. So
yeah, it was a bit interesting to watch. A lot of missing the ball, a lot of missing the goal, a lot of missing everything, a lot of losing games for a certain side.
I'm expecting to see some strategy this time, because obviously 2v2 now, not 1v1s. You have to think about the rotations. When one player is going for, the other player has to be rotating backwards towards the goal. You have to manage your boosts together. You have to communicate as well, which, I mean, is a bit of a problem with some people. Even when you're with your friends, sometimes you don't want to communicate and play properly with them. But they're going to have to take it seriously if they want to win today.
Yes, definitely. So ideally, we'll be going into our first game very, very soon. Just I think finalising some stuff on the production side, guys.
The lobby is just getting set up.
The lobby is getting started. We're nearly there, so we've got to chat. We've got to chat some rubbish for a little bit longer for you guys. Don't you stress.
Crack open one.
Let's crack open. Welcome to the World Rocket League Invitational, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting active, getting fucking active.
Thank you, everyone.
And now I'm prepared to commentate.
This is the worst stream I've ever seen.
This is the best stream ever, Will.
As it looks like we are heading
into the first game, boys!
We are heading into the game. Zimbabwe versus Mongolia. They're joining their team.
Absolutely.
As you see, the team colours, Zimbabwe in the green, Mongolia in the red. You'll see that.
There we go. And as you can see on Zimbabwe's team, we've got Greyhelm and his brother Hugh Newheap. We've got two brother teams rocking today. And then we've got Team Mongolia with Impromptu and Hazza. So we've got two bit of brotherly love going on, boys.
I know if I was playing with my brother, I would hate it because he is awful. As the game to commence, Zimbabwe and Mongolia just going straight out. Like I said, Zimbabwe in the green, heading towards their own goal here. As it seems like there's a bit of a standoff, there's no players going for it. As he, we'll call him Hugh for short, is going for the ball and going for an aerial shot straight away off the wall, and he does miss it though.
He does. So great start. Very, very, very nearly a goal right there for Zimbabwe. Oh! Okay, a bit of an interesting play there.
Impromptu looking like he's possibly throwing the game, but I think he might just suck at the moment. And there should have been an easy tap if he just left the ball, but he got greedy as they're going towards the Zimbabwe goal again. Mongolia looking to set it up, put it into the middle, but he does miss it for his teammate, and now they're both forward. There could be a counter-attack here from Zimbabwe.
He does. Greyhelm there tries to clear it and absolutely just misses the ball. It's not the gameplay you like to see. It could have been an easy clear there.
You see, the problem here is both times Mongolia have put it into the box, but both of them are putting it into the box. There's no one there meeting it on the edge of the area as he does go around, though, looking at the edge. Hazard, he's going to take a shot. He fakes one. He just gets flicked off, though. Going for the shot, going for the tight angle. Can make it. Oh!
It's right in. So first goal there goes to Mongolia.
I think that might have to be put down to the own goal. Hazard will take the credit here, but as you see, it hits off the post, and the opposing goalkeeper, I think it might have been Huni, he has put it into his own mat. Mongolia 1, Zimbabwe 0.
There we go. So we're going on to the second kickoff here. Oh, I mean, what a way to equalise the scoreboard there, Will.
Talk about a redemption arc here. Huni, who scored an own goal now, has gone for the strike straight away. The Mongolia play flipping over the ball, not getting there soon enough, as it is 1-1, and it looks like this is going to be a tight game.
Yeah, it's a very straight 1-1. I mean, that was a goal of kickoff. They had no one there to counter that, really. It wasn't a great setup from the Mongolian team right there.
Oh, they both missed it, though, from Mongolia, and it looks like a counter for Zimbabwe. Greyhelm with no boost, so he cannot go for it. He's having to retreat. But if I'm Mongolia, I'm staying back here. I'm setting up.
But they're doing the opposite right here. We've got Hazard juggling the ball.
Going away from goal, but I think he is setting up an aerial shot. That might look strange to people who do not know Rocket League. That looks strange to me as well.
That was very, very strange, and it definitely did not go to plan. He landed on his back there.
Looking like a turtle there on his back, just drowned. As it does go towards the Mongolia net, though, Greyhelm looking to move up the pitch slowly. Oh, it looks like Huni is camping the goal. He's goal hanging. He looks like he's on a 7-a-side pitch just sitting. He's the fat kid on your team who's just goal hanging on the side of the goal because he can't be bothered to run. As the Zimbabwe players completely missed it. It's an open goal now for Mongolia. Sure, they can't mess up, but a crucial game-winning tackle there from the Zimbabwe players.
There we go. So Hazard had a very nice clear from his own goal there. A bit of a dodgy one as well. Kind of brought it right across his own net in order to fling it right across the edge of the map there. And Hazard still keeping control here. He's kind of playing with it. Oh!
He's gone for the demo, and it did not work out. I respect the effort there. If he goes for the demo and destroys the player, the ball would have just rolled right in. Huni going for the shot, though. Can he make the save? As it is saved from the Mongolian player. As it hits back into the middle. I mean, back and forth right here. Back and forth gameplay.
Back and forth. Definitely a bit more tense, a bit more neck and neck than our last games that we had in our first week. I can't really say already who the winner's going to be here.
I mean, from what I'm seeing from Hazard, he's going for a few solo runs, honestly. He's going for a few dribbles. I mean, we know from inside he does have experience on the game. Maybe he's messing about a little bit as he looks to flick over for a musty flick, though, for the top corner.
That was very, very nearly quite a nice goal there. Cleared by Greyhelm right there as well.
That's actually
saving them from the 2-1.
A bit of tech from Hazard there. I think it might have been a musty flick, if I'm not mistaken. As he does look this up, another goal goes past one, impromptu looking to steal of it. Hazard blocking his own goal. He's looking to humiliate the man.
And he does as well, and he finishes the goal there.
I mean, only one goal, but the mental pain on Zimbabwe right now as they've put it towards his path. He didn't even move. Did not even move.
He just kind of sat in the goal and he just let it happen. Bless him.
And it is 2-1 now to Mongolia, but it's a very close game. 1:48 left of the match. I couldn't tell you where it's going. It's a free shot. The ball has not been hit. Someone please hit the ball. I am begging you.
We're desperate for some action here.
Hazard looking to take control of it. He's got a very nice touch on it. He keeps it on the floor, going for flicks again. He's looking to take past one, which he has done. He's going for the goalkeeper as well. He's going for the goalkeeper. That is why he left the ball there. A very interesting strategy because you're looking to take out and just hope the ball rolls into the net. Also, as this is a duo, you're hoping the other player does not get back, but Hazard looking to put it into the mixer for his brother Impromptu, who's arriving on the edge of the box. But it's a good save there.
Yeah, it definitely is. It seems like Hazard's kind of got most of the control here on their team, and he or whatever the annoying name is, he's kind of keeping the control as well.
Impromptu is taken off the course, so Hazard looking for an arrow shot of his own. The angle is tight. He gets the flip reset, and Impromptu comes in.
And that is by far the nicest goal that we've had so far in the Rocket League Invitational. Not that any from the last stream were easy or very hard to beat, to be fair. didn't really get any aerial shots last time. We're moving up in the tier of players here, I think.
I am scared to say that might be the best goal we see on this entire play. Hazard with a flip reset, impromptu coming in, 10 chemistry there with his brother, as they know what each other are doing it telepathically. Maybe they weren't even talking about it, as Hazard looking to go for another solo run here, lays it off to impromptu. Oh, that was great teamwork, but they both keep going for the same ball though.
They do, even though it's kind of like, I guess, power in numbers, they could just still have one back, because as you can see right here, Greyhelm is now taking advantage, and I spoke too soon. He took advantage, got to the other side of the pitch there. He's still got the chance here to maybe hit it back.
Hazard is looking for an aerial here. He goes for one. Is he going to get? He gets the flip reset onto another, heading it towards goal, but it looks like it will be wide. Can impromptu get there on the back? I mean, style points. If we talk about 10 seconds left, though, Zimbabwe need a goal right now to stay in it. It does not look like they're going to do it. Mongolia wasting time here. Time wasting. I mean, a bit disrespectful, but I would do it if I was in the same position.
No, can they keep it up? Maybe get one more.
Mongolia going for another.
With them here. And it's over. Mongolia win the first match of the game. 1-0 here in our best of 7.
I mean, a much more even game than before. As you can see, Mongolia has the MVP of that one with 2 goals and an assist. I mean, if you talk about possession of the ball, though, Hazard must have had control of the ball at least 50% of the time, going on solo runs.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
think he's unleashing his full potential as well.
No, Hazard had a couple of nice shots there. You got a couple that hit, and you got a couple that missed there. But definitely good technique. He's definitely got the strategy there in order to a couple more goals.
Yeah, I mean, Hazard. I mean, I just want to say as well. Did you see the drip? The drip on Mongolia with a matching hat. I can respect that. I mean, I'd give them an extra goal just for that at the start.
Yeah, mental play there. You can see they're in sync there. Yeah, they're in sync, and it definitely worked for them winning the first game there. What do you think Zimbabwe's thinking right now?
I mean, I wouldn't be too disappointed if I'm Zimbabwe personally. 3-1, a very close game there. Zimbabwe had a few chances. They had a lot of chances as well that they did not execute on. There was a lot of times where both Mongolia players were going forward, sprinting forward, looking for that goal. Maybe a bit selfish, if you ask me, where they could have capitalised on it, but they just didn't. And now we're heading into game 2, most likely.
Game 2, we've got the teams here.
As we're looking for a redemption arc from Zimbabwe. Can they bring it back to 1-1, or will it go to 2-0 Mongolia?
Well, I mean, I'm hoping Zimbabwe maybe bring it back to a 1-1 here and keep it a bit more interesting.
Kickoff does go in their favour though, as Zimbabwe looks to take control of it. Mongolia looking to go for impromptu, going around it. As he goes back now, the ball is stable at the moment. Greyhelm looking to take forward slowly, has no boost, so does take it past one though. He's looking to advance towards the goal. Has he got any boost to get it in? But it is a game-saving tackle there from Hazard, I think, as he has just taken out Greyhelm. I mean, as you miss and then get blown up, I'm feeling sad from him.
Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing really, but maybe I spoke too soon. Greyhelm brings it back and gets the first goal of the match there, bringing Zimbabwe to a 1-0.
Wow, if I'm Greyhelm, I'm not feeling sad anymore. A bit of revenge there. I mean, a clean strike, like I mentioned before the game. Mongolia, they both commit to it. No one is back, maybe a bit greedy, and that results in Zimbabwe taking the lead once again, I believe. But can they hold it this time?
Oh, very close to making it 2-0 there. I don't know where Mongolia's defence is this stream. They are... they're not defending their net as well as they should be. Maybe they're getting a bit too cocky, trying to get too many nice goals in.
I'd agree with that. Greyhelm there being a bit bullied, honestly, but maybe that's because they know he's the main threat of Zimbabwe. If they take him out of the game, oh my! I mean, it's just unfair at this point. If I'm Greyhelm, I mean, I'm calling my insurance company and getting a claim against them because this is absolutely embarrassing. They've been taken out 3 times already in this game. As Hazard looking, look, they're not even going for the ball. They are not going for the ball. As Huni is left it with an open
going
net.
for demos here.
I mean, Mongolia, you might be getting the demo wins, but you're losing 1-0. As it's set up for Greyhelm there, he does miss it. Can Huni follow up though? He does not. But can he get the rebound? Head up, putting it into the mixer. It's going into the mixer, but Greyhelm has been demoed. So he can't reach
on the other side of the. That was no, I don't know if they meant for that to be a very tactical demo there, but it worked out in their favour.
Oh, but Huni, he does take the shot, and it's 2-0.
There we go, right from mid there as well.
Mongolia, I mean, cocky to the very end. As I say, they get a demo even after they've scored, but you don't win matches by playing demos. You win matches by scoring
I think,
goals.
maybe like you said, I think they're getting a bit too cocky. Well, just because they won the first game doesn't mean they're going to win the best of 7. They're now 2-0 down with 3 minutes 25 left on the clock. They've got some work to do.
Zimbabwe are no scrubs though. This is not an elite situation here. Zimbabwe know how to use their thumbs and fingers this time in this game. As the ball, as you can see, is just left. The camera, it assumes the players are going to come towards it, but Mongolia players, I think, have other ideas as it goes towards the goal. Hits off the crossbar. Can they get it away? No, they can go for the demo though.
More demos. More demos.
Richard Hammond, eat your heart out.
Oh, he got and Will got the reference right this time.
Appreciate it.
There we go.
I feel like I'm watching Mario Kart here. As they're just going to take out the entire
and it's a demo up the wall as well. Very impressive. Not as impressive as maybe bringing back the 2-0, but...
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Mongolia here, I mean, I assume they're waiting towards later. Hazard going for the shot, does take him out in the demo. I mean, if you don't shoot, you don't score, I'll be honest with you. As in, probably does go for the shot. I feel like he could have hit that harder this time. He gave Graham the chance to get back as he looks to go forward. As the ball is hit towards the Mongolian net, can he hit it? Can he take control of it? As he's just being bullied. So you see that? He's going for another one.
And going for another one, just didn't have the power for it.
I mean, this is bullying here. It's Hazard looking to actually take a shot as it goes towards the net. He flicks it over. Huni, can he get the finish? He doesn't even make contact with the ball, though. Maybe a fake from him, expecting impromptu to follow up. But he does not. As
it's another demo, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as fun as it might be to watch just to see a bunch of cars smash into each other, there is 1 minute 55 left on the timer here, and they are 2-0 down, Mongolia. So I think they probably... And it's another demo. I think they probably do need to maybe pick up the pace and get a score here, unless they are looking for a loss, just to rub in maybe a potential overall win.
I mean, if I'm a Zimbabwe fan, which I know many are watching here, all of you out there, people. I mean, I'm excited with this. I look ahead, it's going to be 3-0. It's going to be 3-0, and is that game over? I'm not sure how much recovery there can be from this. Mongolia, they obviously have faith in themselves to get this back, but Zimbabwe, I mean, a much better display here. They're taking their shots and they're taking their chances this game.
Yeah, well, I mean, with a minute 30 left on the clock, Mongolia could pick up the pace, get 3 goals, especially with the skill that we know either behind the scenes or from the first aerial goal that he got that Hazard has. He could definitely bring it back even single-handedly, but instead he's going for more demolitions.
Almost a double there from Huni there. A nice shot as it probably does go from the air, does go for the aerial shot. Is there someone back from Zimbabwe to save it? The demo is taken out.
And it is the first goal for Mongolia in this game. Not a bad one either. I think without that demo might have been saved. But,
as we can see here from the replay, the defender is back there going to the ball, but he does get demoed, and the other player cannot get back in time. It is 3-1 with 1:16. If I'm Zimbabwe, you park the bus right now, park whatever transportation you have in Zimbabwe, and just defend, because as much as good Mongolia are, if you keep the ball out of your net, I mean, you have to be alive to do that, but just keep the ball out of your net and you win in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, I think with a minute left, Mongolia definitely has the skill and all to bring it back. And as I say right there, I mean, that is another goal there.
You almost spoke too soon there.
I did.
I think he might have tried to save it for himself.
He did. But I just from the angle you saw and the fact that there wasn't just a whole lot of defence going on there, you know.
And once again, they committed. I think if I'm Zimbabwe, I'm not committing because you know Mongolia are going to mess around a little bit of showboating as it does become 3-2 here. Can Zimbabwe hold out? I have faith in them that they can hold out here. I think Mongolia might get a little bit cocky as they see they're only 1 goal ahead as Hazard leaving the ball for impromptu, though that's a good bit of team play. As it does go towards the Zimbabwe goal, impromptu hitting it back end, looking for a double, but Hazard has gone too far as it does go back to the Mongolian goal. 1 goal here for Zimbabwe, and I think it's all over.
Yeah, if Zimbabwe can bring this to a 4-2, it's probably the end of the match here. But revenge! And finally, Zimbabwe bring back a demolition just to shove it in their faces. And very close to maybe a 3-3 there. And it's still... Can he finish? And he can.
Oh, it is 3-3 here. 1 goal will decide this game now. Hazard... I mean, he hasn't panicked there. Watch this. They're very close. He's done both of them with 1 little flick there. They both committed to it. A great play from Hazard. Hard on real play. 3-3 now. This kickoff could be huge. I love the top of there on that car.
Yeah, that nice little Ghostbusters little aerial there. So yeah, I mean, it's made the game a bit more interesting. 20 seconds on the clock, and we are neck and neck, 3-3. This could go to overtime, but instead, Hazard's getting he just nudged him into a little demo there. He had the ball control, and he just saw him out the corner of his eye, and it's a revenge back on Hazard there.
I call that karma right now. I mean, I have to question how long have the Zimbabwe players actually been playing this game? As it does come 1 second, can he keep it up? He cannot, as it looks to hit the ground, and it is overtime.
From a, 2-0, 3-0? Yeah. We are now on a 3-3 overtime. This could go any way now.
Mongolia here looking to rise from their ruins with 3-0 down as he does. Hazard does hit into the box. Impromptu not following up though. A little bit of miscommunication there. That could have been an easy sweaty goal from Mongolia as Hazard does look to go towards it. Does miss it. He goes for the demo. In fact, he hasn't missed it because he's purposely gone for that. As Impromptu's going for the shot.
And what a comeback there from Mongolia, bringing it to 2-0 in the series. I mean, the demos there, they started off a bit sleep, but that last time and a couple before, they seemed a little bit tactical there. They're taking the defence out of the green goal there. And there we go, 2-0 to Mongolia there.
I mean, you know, call them cocky, call them arrogant.
Call them mongs.
Boo them if you want. Even boo them if you want. I imagine people will be booing them at home, but they have won. Sometimes the good guy does not always win, as it does go 2-0 up to Mongolia. I mean, Zimbabwe there, signs of life definitely though, signs of life as 3 goals. I wouldn't be sad with that personally if I'm Zimbabwe, but Mongolia playing with their food a little bit there.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely playing with their food. I mean, Zimbabwe made a good start there, but I mean, Mongolia just brought it back, shoved it in their faces, got plenty of demolitions. 3 goals impressive, but were those 3 goals legitimate? Were they getting toyed with? Well, we'll have to see in the next couple of games.
I think we can't downplay Zimbabwe there. I think they did play very well. They took their chances when they got them. If I'm Zimbabwe, I'm thinking maybe that's going to be a repeat in the next game, being a bit too cocky. But what you have to do is score the amount of goals where there is no comeback available. Score 4, score 5. They could have scored 5, 6, 7 in that game. And then you've got to get it to the point where there is no comeback for Mongolia. And they get too cocky, and then the game levels 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. Win the whole thing.
Absolutely.
It's not impossible. It is not impossible.
No, Zimbabwe could make a comeback here, and as you can see, we are going into game 3. So, as I said, 2-0 right now to Mongolia. Can Zimbabwe make a comeback and make this best of 7 go the distance?
I believe they can, honestly, as we look to head for the kickoff. Who's going to go for it first as they both rush into it. Hazard does get the advantage from Mongolia. Can he get the aerial flick on as he does leave the ball, though? As he goes up, he cannot get the angle. It is too tight there. In duos, I'm expecting a lot more crosses and finishes on the edge of the box. Is a very easy strategy. They both go up looking for maybe a pinch on the side. Teamwork here. I'm not sure if it's coordinated, but teamwork for sure.
It's nice to look at least. We'll give them that. Can aerial better than I can, so.
Exactly, same with me. Although, you know, I've been practicing recently. Not going to brag, but I've just hit diamond again.
Hey.
As Huni, he does go for the hit there. He has got boost, so he can get back. Hazard with a lovely touch there, Angel Di Maria-esque. As he does look to transfer off the pitch. Impromptu looks to support him. Does go backwards though. Oh. Not sure what you're doing, Hazard. Do you know your left and right? Can he
finish
it? They do not get it though. Both players looking to maybe get a pinch on the side here as Hazard goes for another passing play. Back to Impromptu. Hazard taking it around. I mean, he's like that kid at the park who's brought the ball there and he's saying it's my ball. I get to do what I want with it.
Hazard's definitely had the most possession out of all of these games so far.
A nice shot there from Huni. The best try we've seen
nice
so
save
far.
from Hazard.
Would have been a nice
well.
solo goal. Hazard having to use all of his eyes and ears and feet and hands
and
to actually
wheels.
save at that time. I mean, it's still 0-0. I mean, like the last games we had in the last tournament, it could be anything that happened from 0-0. As Graham does go for the shot, it does land up off the post in Project, go for an aerial clear, which he does. Although Graham is, he actually is waiting on that side for it as a bit of team play as it goes towards the Zimbabwe goal. Can they clear it?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, 0-0 right now, 3 minutes 20 on the count. I mean, both teams are holding out nicely here. They're both defending and attacking equally well. Huni, why is your name like that? Bringing it back with a lovely little defence.
Impromptu, as goes for the shot off the crossbar and in. I mean, a little bit of argy-bargy there. He's pushed Hazard out of the way. Watch this. Hazard go for the strike. He pushes his brother out of the way.
He wants it.
I mean, talk about a big brother right there. I mean, he's pushing his little brother out of the way and taking a shot. I mean, you can't be too mad at him.
Knock him out,
like that.
Take all the credit. And then Mongolia with a 1-0 lead again. I mean, Zimbabwe should be feeling a little bit worried now, especially with the 2-0 that they are currently facing.
I mean, if I'm Zimbabwe, I am 2-0 down. As probably scores another man of the match so far. The thing is, Zimbabwe, I think they've played their best game so far. I've seen nice shots from Huni, but Mongolia clinical this time, not going for demos. I've not seen as many.
No, they are trying. They are really trying. They're going for a full smack here. Trying to leave us with a very short stream.
I have faith though from Huni. I think he's played some great game knowledge so far. He's got some good aerial shots. Impromptu, maybe looking to up his goal tally, maybe stat padding a little bit against the minnows of Zimbabwe.
Building up his custom game ELO, as you can see Hazo here going. for another bit of possession.
I mean, it's just a bit of ego, you know. I mean, I've encountered a few people with egos like that recently. I'd say that he is definitely one of those. Graham going for the shot off the post again. It's been really unlucky for Zimbabwe so far. They've hit the post 3 times. Oh, Huni from the end, out of nowhere, Didi going for the strike there, but he does miss.
And talking about egos, he's won the challenge, ladies and gentlemen. we are looking at a great match here. 2-0.
As he does go for the shot, Hazard though, heading it forward. He's got full bow, so he can go for the strike hit, lining up an angle, but he does wait. He fakes out one. Greyhelm, I don't know where he's gone back to Mordor as Hazard. I'm not sure where he's taken though. He's leaving the ball and he's waiting for them to commit. He's playing with his food, he's toying with them. Oh my god.
Now we knew previously that Hazard might be a bit of a menace on the pitch. And we are seeing it, but his brother Impromptu, he's keeping up, you know, he's doing his bits.
Good save though from Greyhelm.
Good save, and no defence there. No defence for Mongolians there, and there we go. Zimbabwe bring it back to a 2-1.
I have been impressed with Huni this game. I mean, he's looked the most threatening out of the Zimbabwe team to score and even defend a goal there. Are they getting too cocky Mongolia again is the question we keep asking. I mean, Hazard doesn't even want to touch the ball at this time. He just wants to demo and fake people out, go for a highlight reel, put it in a YouTube montage, but it's a shame no one's going to watch it, mate, so you might as well stop. And our game chat is turned off as well. We've heard Hazard is a bit of a game chat warrior, probably mentally damaging the Zimbabwe team there. I mean, there's a bit of gamesmanship. It is allowed, but, you know, I'm sure everyone at home has got their Zimbabwe flags out of their attic.
We appreciate Hazard joining us tonight as a break from studying for his GCSEs. Ladies and gentlemen, it's nearly another goal there for Zimbabwe, but...
Just graduated year 5. He's had
he's absolutely... He's going out.
He's had to have his parents' permission to get into this tournament. As he does go look for the shot here. Oh, a little pin from Impromptu and Hazard. I'm going to be honest, I'm impressed with their coordination. They've definitely played as a duo before as they're going for advanced moves like pinches, like a musty flick, like a flick reset. As Huni, he does take another shot, but it's an easy save for Impromptu.
No, I know from behind the scenes that the Zimbabwe team, they have been practicing throughout the day today, trying to, you know, build up their charisma, try and build up their chemistry,
It does show here. Mongolia are a really skilled team. I can see Zimbabwe going far in this tournament, even maybe getting back to the final if they go down to losers bracket. Although we can't count them out yet. We can't talk about this yet.
Can't. I mean, 30 seconds is a long time. They can still get a goal here.
Oh, going for the pinch again, and these pinches are intentional. If you've not seen this game before, when two cars or the ball and the wall collide in a certain plane, you can pinch it, which creates the most force in the game. A shot that's almost unsavable at times here. They're just playing with them. As it goes to the final 10 seconds, they need to keep the ball though. This is the last attack for Zimbabwe. They need to get the ball, they need to hoof up the pitch, Brexit style, Sean Dyche, get it into the target man, and just draw ahead of it. It is too late as Mongolia do take the third game 3-0, and we go into our match point here. The closest game we've had so far, but Mongolia take it again.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, great gameplay from both teams there. Mongolia did take the win there, but I mean, Zimbabwe, they played well. They played well. You know, they got some good shots in there. They had a lot of good chemistry there. But they just couldn't beat the shots of Hazard and Impromptu. Impromptu definitely man of the match there, I'd say. Had probably the best possession, the best shots. Kind of controlled the ball the nicest out of anyone in that match right there. But doesn't mean that Zimbabwe out. Yes, it's match point 0-3. But they might surprise us. They might come back.
We've seen bigger surprises in life. All right, you know, Jesus coming from the back of the dead, one of them, pretty sure. But, I mean, if I'm looking at the most threatening player in that game, I don't think it's in the Mongolia side. I think it's Huni He. Huni He had a lot of shots right there. I think in the end from the scoreboard, you can see 6 shots from Huni He there. If those 6 go in, it's 6-2. And if they make one save, it's 1-1, it's a draw, overtime. Anything can happen in overtime. That's the closest game we've seen so far here, and in the entire series, the entire history of the World Rocket League Invitational. I have faith going into this game 4 here that Zimbabwe can bring it back. Maybe Mongolia will get a bit cocky here. Maybe they'll go for some nice goals. I'd like to see some nice goals from Mongolia. Don't try too hard. We want more games, please. And we want a longer stream.
we would love to be here for just a little bit longer.
As the kickoff does get commenced, both players smashing into it. Hazard waiting for the shot. Hazard. It looked like he was going for an own goal there, but actually ends up making a save. And he's looking to take it up the wall here. Maybe waiting for the boost to get back. As they go for a pinch, again, that one not as successful as it lands in the lap of Huni He. looking to take control of it. It does get a nice aerial win there over Hazard. Hazard going for him again, but He and Hazard is turning into a battle for the ages there as he does go for the strike. Can they get back in time? They can. Great save. Oh! Greyhelm almost following up there.
Yeah, there was nearly a finish there from Greyhelm. That was actually quite a nice angle, quite a nice shot from a fair distance there as well. Fed it quite right between both of the Mongolian members there.
Great positioning there from He does make the save from the pinch. As the pinch, the shots can come out of anywhere. Zimbabwe need to be expecting that. They need one person back at all time to save the shot going towards it. As He impressing me once again as he does go for the shot, but Greyhelm pushing Hazard out of the way, impromptu looking to go on a little dribble. Then looking to set up the pinch again, go for the pinch again, but it is failed and it is wide, straight into the path of He. Oh, he
who misses the ball, but Greyhelm there, picking up the slack, getting the ball there, but they are left with no defence in their net.
He does get back in goal though, sitting in the goalie position. He missing the ball entirely. Maybe his anger has filled him, going towards Hazard there, going for the demo. As the ball gets put up towards the Mongolian side again, Hazard has a bit of time with it. Set out the pinch. They failed the pinch though. Could be in the path of Zimbabwe, but they do not capitalize on it. Maybe a bit far back. He may be looking for an aerial now as the ball does go up. I'm not sure where he's gone, or Greyhelm for that matter. He's flipping out over there. No goal scored so far though. I mean,
no, you have to look at the movement of Hazard there. That was quite nice. It's quite smooth, quite clean. He clearly knows how to control the car.
He going for the shot here, looking to get a tight angle. He does get the shot indicator, but I mean nowhere close. As Hazard's going for the demo there. Impromptu looked to put it up, going for an aerial shot. He's going to have to pull off a Bruce Grobbelaar impression here for Zimbabwe to make a great save as Hazard takes it up again, looking for an aerial shot, looking for the highlight reel as he does go for it. He looks for the flip reset and misses it completely as Greyhelm can take control of it. Pass to good teammate.
And we've got a crash of Caitlyn Jenner proportions there, ladies and gentlemen. You've never seen anything like it.
Hazard and Impromptu looking to take up the pinch once again. I mean, they're going for these plays. It is still 0-0. Hazard going for the aerial shot, looking for the flip reset. Impromptu going in as he flicks it over, does not get it shot on target. If he gets that shot on target, I think there's any way Zimbabwe are saving it. As Impromptu goes for the strike again. Looking to set up something as he takes it past one and gets punked by A little bit of revenge there. A little bit of a rivalry, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great match. I mean, 2 minutes, 10 seconds left on the counter here, and still 0-0. Oh, I might have spoken too soon.
Oh,
and it's quite a nice save there.
I mean, I talked about Bruce Grobbelaar before. A great save there from Greyhelm.
And a little revenge demo there as well.
Maybe this is their chance. If I'm Zimbabwe, I'm feeling a bit confident now. Not too confident I want to send both players forward, you know. We need to keep someone back.
Nah, keep someone in there, I would say.
Oh,
and it's another nice save there from Greyhelm.
You can tell Zimbabwe are improving throughout the match as well. They're sussing out Mongolia a little bit. They're waiting for them to commit another clearance here. It's all hands on deck here. Park the bus for Zimbabwe. Can they make a counter-attack though? That should have been a demo there. He's looking for it, isn't he? He's angry.
Great on their side. No, I mean, they're clearly trying to play defensive here. They don't want to take any risks because this could be all in for them if they do even concede one goal.
It works them though. They need to play a fluid counter-attacking style. They need to defend as it goes for the aerial.
And it's an aerial goal there and bringing it to 1-0 Mongolia. I mean, Zimbabwe now have to play a bit more on the attack here.
They have to get a goal to stay in the series, and that is what they have struggled with all season. In Mongolia here, I mean, it's a great shot. It's a great shot from Impromptu. Very impressive with the aerial, going for the flip at the end there to take it away from the path. Oh, and it could be 2-0. Impromptu with a clean shot, easy.
Yeah, right away.
All over.
Yeah, 2-0 right there. Yeah, Zimbabwe really got to pick up the pace in this last minute 15. I mean, this could be the end of the best of 7 here. I mean, if they don't bring this back, it's all over.
Unless Mongolia are involved in some kind of match-fixing scandal under the table for a bit of money, I would be surprised if they threw this here. Greyhelm.
You can see Greyhelm doing a little bit of a dance, ready for the defence here.
As he does get the ball though,
he does take control.
We can never can out Zimbabwe, but their time is dwindling, I have to say here, as they go for another pinch setup, I think, as they do mess it up. If I'm Zimbabwe, all-out attack right now, you just need to go for the strikes. Hope that Mongolia do mess up a little bit as he goes for the seconds on the side. Hazard looking to follow up. There's a great save there as he goes up again. I mean, Zimbabwe holding on for dear life for that sliver of hope that they could win. As he does go past it, they probably look to flick it past. He not set up to defend this one as it does go past him. Looking to put it into the middle for Hazard, who could be arriving. But he decides against it. He decides better to stay back and just wait for the ball to come to him.
Pretty smart. Again, 30 seconds. They really need to pick up the pace here. It's not looking too good for Zimbabwe. At the moment I say something, he brings it back to a 2-1 there. He taking the ball right out of his clutches there. Watch this. Absolutely swerved him. Swerved him. With 23 seconds left on the timer here, Zimbabwe could actually bring this back to a 2-2. Maybe bring it to an overtime. And if Mongolia were nice, they'd let it happen.
Go on, Mongolia. Do it for Arsenal right there. That's a great little tackle there for him, like a prime Emi Buendia against Man City in 2019. And he's gone in for the shot there. As Greyhelm looking to get it, has no boost, so needs to pick up the boost pad. They need to just charge forward. They need to go for Mongolia. Mongolia score an own goal right now, and I will PayPal you £2.50 out of my own bank account.
Go on, just let him have it.
Do it. Do it.
Let him have it.
Save there from Hazard. Obviously a toxic gamer, as it does do 2-1 to Mongolia, and this series goes to Mongolia. 4-0.
4-0. I mean, they absolutely smashed Greyhelm and Hunihi there. I mean, what do you think Zimbabwe's thinking right now? I mean, it's not the best performance.
It's not the best performance, but it's not the worst performance we've seen. In fact, I'd say it's the second best performance we have seen this series so far.
I think they put up a good fight though. They had some good shots. They had some good team chemistry. You know, they had some good goals even, but just not enough in order to win them the series.
And you remember that Zimbabwe are not out of the bracket. This is a double elimination bracket. They will be put into the lower bracket now to face another team put into the lower bracket. And next week we will have another game in the top. The loser of that will face up against Zimbabwe in a later game. I can see Zimbabwe making it a lower bracket run.
Yeah, they were by no means a bad team. I think they just got an unlucky first matching there, but they could definitely, like you say, swerve under the lower bracket there and probably bring it back, maybe even to the final, like you said earlier on in the series. They shouldn't be too disappointed. They did a good performance. They had, again, some good shots, some good team chemistry, some good goals, but just not enough to win them the games though.
And they improved as the time went on as well. For the first games, they were playing with them, they were demoing them. I mean, a bit disrespectful if you ask me, but they kept going. And at the end, Mongolia were having to pull out some really nice shots, some advanced tech there to actually win the game. So credit to Zimbabwe, where it's due, but also credit to Mongolia. The skill difference there clearly shown. I mean, aerial shots, musty flicks, flip resets, name it all.
Yeah, they had the whole lot going on there. Again, Hazard had majority of the control there when it came to the Mongolian team, and Hunihi there definitely having the control in the Zimbabwe team. But Greyhelm had some great defence, especially in that last game. He saved some pretty rough goals or potential goals there. So props to him as well. And Impromptu even had a couple really nice goals in a couple of the games there as well.
I mean, we could be looking to the future here. This could be our final. I wouldn't be surprised in 12 weeks, 11 weeks time, we see this as our final game again as both teams go up against each other. Mongolia, I'm sure we will see that as, like I say, gameplay. I think they have more to come as well. Maybe not showing their tactics a little bit, so other people watching don't know what they're doing there. I don't think they've got their full lock of potential unlocked yet, but Mongolia, they're taking the series 4-0. A clear skill difference. Well done to Mongolia. Commiserations to Zimbabwe. But thank you both teams for playing.
Yeah, thank you for playing.
Good show.
Yeah, very good. Like I said, Zimbabwe, don't be disheartened. You could absolutely sweep the lower bracket.
I believe.
I think you got unlucky with your matchup, but you're by no means a bad team and you could make it the whole way. So we encourage you to keep playing, but we do thank you for playing tonight. Same to the Mongolian team. Thank you very much for joining us at the World Rocket League Invitational.
Of course, as well. And we will have 2 more countries here next week. Same time, Friday, 8 p.m. We can see 2 more countries duke it out. I mean, who knows what skill there'll be. Maybe we'll see another finalist in that. Maybe we'll see these 2 teams come up against each other again, or different teams there. We will see 2 more countries. I mean, many more countries to come.
Yeah.
Who knows where they'll be from this time as well? No idea.
No one knows.
No one knows.
Everyone just gets a team and they play with whatever team they're given. You never know. It's all surprises here at the World Rocket League Invitational. You never know what to expect.
But like we said, if anyone watching would like to play again, obviously you can. This is an open tournament, still accepting players. So if you and your duo know that you think you're good enough, if you think you can beat Mongolia, then join us as well at the World Rocket League Invitational. And
smack the shit out of Mongolia.
Exactly. Please beat them. Take them down a peg or 2, and maybe insult them while you're at it, but not on stream. So you can say whatever you want. This has been the World Rocket League Invitational. Thank you again for everyone for watching.
Thank you very much.
I have been Will.
And I've been Seb.
And thank you everyone, and we will see you again Friday, 8 p.m. next week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later.